There are so many different type of men out there. We got dads and husbands, F-boys, thugs, nerds, lover boys, emo dudes, punk rockers, you know what I'm saying? Rocking on. I just wanna love my mama, yeah. Tell me why this girl keep blowing up my phone, dog. I told her, like, just cause I smacked and like I smacked good, that don't mean keep calling me, dog. Like, don't be doing that, shorty. In today's video, we doing two type of dudes. We got the street dude, and we got the... Alright, these for my dudes that like to handle business. We get a lot done. You probably got some kids, or maybe you want some kids, or maybe you in a phase where you building up and laying a foundation to have a family. But we gonna talk about business after the fact, okay? Let's let the street niggas handle their business, but us, we gonna politic at the end of the video after them finish. Alright, so let me talk to my street dudes out there, man. I already know, bro, you trying to get some hoes, you trying to get some bitches, but you trying to do it the most easiest way, okay? Let me talk about my credentials so you know I'm real street certified. I was born and raised on 93rd and Miles, east side of Cleveland. Got into my first fight in kindergarten. Got into another fight when I was in first grade. Fought somebody else in fourth grade. Matter of fact, I had 2 fights in fourth grade. Fighting some more in 5th grade. I was smart, so my grandma had moved me to like this smart school called Whitney Young, right? I was bad, super bad. Got kicked out of Whitney Young in 8th grade. Went back to my home school, fought 2 more times. Went to high school, went to juvie, went to jail. Damn, I did. Like, I had a whole, like, bro, I'm a totally different person now, but looking back, bro, I really did everything a street nigga did, bro. I did everything, bro. I had a gun. Oh! I was a gangbanger, bro. I was not playing, bro. I don't even know why I did that. I think it was more so like just trying to be cool, trying to fit in. Stupid shit. But I already know the game, you son. I'm still like in the hood right now. I ain't moved away from the hood. I'm in the hood at this moment, right now. So I talk to my hood niggas all day. This is what the hell y'all should wear. Facts. First of all, if you from the streets, facts, you probably already got one of my fragrances. A lot of my hood niggas always pull up and I give my fragrances. I usually give discounts. But they be from the streets and sometimes we be like, you feel me? We smoke a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. I smoke a lot of Doja, okay? I get down with the Mary Jane. I try not to do it on YouTube that much, but the big boss is stoner. I smoke just as much as Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. I just try to stay off the internet with it. But like, usually we just be smoking, bro. It be vibes, bro. I be talking to them, and I already kind of know their situation. 9 times out of 10, if they from the streets, it's like 2 type of street niggas. No, it's kind of like 3. It's the one that's like super goddamn hooded out, like super hood. He ain't got no job. He probably staying with his mama, playing a game all day, and he just trying to fuck some bitches for a fact. But he probably ain't got no money. All right, so when it come to dudes like that, tap into this Mont Blanc Explorer, okay? It smell like Creative Ventus. It's a good everyday scent, and it only costs like $40. You feel me? And it come in a nice size too, so I feel like you're gonna be real good. Cause I already know your paper's short, and I'm not even trying to be funny. You know you broke as fuck, bro. Stop getting fired. Stop getting on my nerves. All right, let's talk to my D-boys, bro. The ones selling the dope, you feel me? They either might be selling coke type shit. Some niggas really don't even move coke now that I think about it, because it's real hot nowadays. Like, we understand that, like, if you get caught with that shit, you get like 30 years. Like, they not playing with you when it comes to like cocaine, bro. So for real, dudes be really just selling like weed or something. Like, they sell weed, they might sell some pills, they might sell some lean, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you feel me? Nothing too crazy. For them type of dudes, usually dudes that be trapping usually got one down ass girl that they fuck with. They usually be like in a relationship, I swear to God, because they need to come home to something consistent. Because at the end of the day, they 9 times out of 10 might be trapping to do something legit later. To even be a hustler and be a trapper, like, you learning how to conduct business. And I think that's why a lot of dudes that's from the hood that was trapping, like how I was trapping back in the day, like, facts. Like, I just look at it like it's one of those situations where, like, I learned so much business doing that shit. Once I moved over to like the colognes, everything just became a little different, bro. It's like, it's way more professional. I can carry the colognes in my car. I don't gotta look in the rearview mirror all the time to see if the police behind me. For all my dudes out there, the fragrance that I think y'all should wear, because y'all got some money in your pocket, and I understand you might not want to spend a re-up. I don't know how y'all budgeting, but like, For real, y'all got some paper. I feel like y'all can actually get 1 million parfum. You feel me? It's the sexy joint. You feel me? If you like, you just got done selling your pack or whatever the hell, or I don't know what else you might be doing for money, G. Like, usually my hood niggas that got money usually trap. Like, it's crazy, like, cause you don't want to work a 9 to 5, cause that really don't pay no bills. Like, we gotta understand that working that Family Dollar won't make you enough money. Facts. And then we be having to take care of a lot of our family, because a lot of men might not even want to take care of the girl. So sometimes the burden get left on one man, and we understand that, like, okay, this little Planet Fitness job, it's not gonna work. I need to do something that guaranteed gonna give me money. And usually we'll have like uncles that might be selling weed, so we be like, hey bro, can you just like put me on? And that's kind of how we get into the game, and then we start figuring out shit. So I'm just letting you know, man, like, if you on your re-up time, like you on your re-up money, I would suggest, like, you about to go to the club, like you about to splurge, like you always do that. Anytime you sell your packs and you got like probably like 10K, 20K, and you just got all cash before you, like, you know what I'm saying, re-back up, and you about to go kick it, you can get 1 million by Paco Rebound. You're gonna be in there, you're gonna be smelling fire, no cap. Another fragrance that you can get is YSL Myself. This is a fire fragrance for my hood niggas out there. You can get, you know what I'm saying, YSL Le Parfum. Facts. This is another fire fragrance. And if you on your business shit, like imagine you talking to the plug, and you might even be cool with the plug. Like, usually plugs be like the most down to earth dudes. They just stand on principle. So imagine you kicking it with the plug, bro. I suggest you wear something like this. Tom Ford Blake leather. It just give off a real masculine, I'm not playing right now vibe. And I think that's something you need when you in the streets. It just be like that. Just coming across like, and then you actually will have a plug mess around and be like, hey bro, what you got on? You know what I'm saying? You putting the plug on, not a plug think you swaggy. You know what I'm saying? The plug might look at you like, damn bro, you a fly ass nigga. You not like broke, just hustling. Like, you really a boss. Like, you really trying to smell good, look good. Don't you come to the plug, manicures, nice car, girl taken care of, you paying them on time. Don't be one of them. It's over with. He gonna want to be your friend, and then that's how you get tapped in. That's when you start getting deals. But you gotta put on something that's Tom Ford Unblade leather for sure. Absolutely. Okay, get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? And tap in at my fragrances too, bro. You got money now, G. Don't even act like that. No, you trappity trap. You got cheese. Go ahead and get some of Christopher Lee fragrances, bro. You can start with Infinity right here. Fire. Man, pineapple amber rose. That's fire. Imagine pineapple, the amber vanilla smelling rose. That's great right there. That's niche, high level. All right, that's all I gotta say for my hood niggas, bro. I guess I'll just talk to y'all later, bro. I gotta talk to the business dudes now, cause you know, like, you feel me? Y'all niggas ain't the only ones that smell perfumes, okay? So I just want to let you know that I connect with you, I feel for you, but you can kind of click off the video unless you just want to stay and watch me talk to the business dudes. I'll talk to you later. All right, my G gang. All right, fuck out my face. All right, let's get some business going. All right, y'all, let's get into it. First of all, if you a business dude, I already understand what you're trying to do. You want to build an empire. You probably hate working a job. You probably got fired all the time, and you just always knew that you wanted unlimited money. You wanted the finer things in life. You might want financial freedom, you know what I mean? And you want to kick it with the big guys. Okay, you tired of talking to dummies, bro. I get it. You tired of surrounding yourself around people who are okay with this. You don't have nothing, and you okay with nothing. They working these hours and they happy. They letting their job get on their nerves. They coming home, my God, I can't believe. You just looking at it like, bro, the fact that you even working the job is irritating the hell out of me, man. And you a boss, okay? I'm talking to my boss dudes out there. These are fragrances that you should wear when, you know what I'm saying, you in your boss situations. Now, what makes me a boss? I gotta give my credentials. Okay, so first off, let's say that you starting a business, okay? Starting a business is not as hard as what people think. Zero difficulty, okay? It's very easy, okay? On a reason, it's just self-motivation. How about that? It's just self-motivation. It's kind of like looking at business like how you look at school. When you was in kindergarten and you was a little baby, little toddler, man, you didn't understand numbers and letters and how to write your name, but you was eager, you was happy. She made it fun, or he made it fun, whatever teacher you had in kindergarten. He made you want to learn, you want to jump into it. That's how starting a business is. You want to learn, you're going to jump into it. You want to explore. It's the same concept. When you go to first and second grade, you leveling up, all right? There's levels with this business in the same category. So look at growing your business like you going through K to 12 or some college. Every time you get to a new grade, you learn and you catch up for what you had learned in the previous grade, but now it's extended and you get smarter and smarter. Same thing with the business. The more you stick at it, the more you ask questions. The key to business is every time you add a roadblock and you got that question, you just need to go get the answer. Once you get the answer, you apply it. That's how you level up. That's all business is. After a while, I give it like, let's say 5-6 years, boom, you rich as hell. But you can keep growing though. Next thing you know, you a billionaire in like 20. Or you working the job and you working up the corporate ladder. Next thing you know, you a CEO and you a boss. What makes me a boss? Well, let me tell you all the business things big boss get into. First of all, I'm a graphic designer. Every thumbnail, every artwork you ever seen, I created it. I edit my own videos, so I'm a video editor. I also shoot my own videos. I market my own videos. I have a clothing merch company where I make merch and hats and things like that. I have a fragrance business. I'm a perfumer as well. I make all the scents, bottle them up as well. Came up with all the labels and the designs. I'm the major creative director behind everything I make. Last month I did like 17,000 in sales, and I think it went down to like 6,000 in sales. This month I'm like at 9,000 in sales. It's going all over the place. I also can do documents. I can help build your website. I do YouTube, and I do business consultation on the phone. Big Boss is just, and I'm only 27 years old, so I really plan on being at this same trajectory, moving this fast until I'm like 50. Once I get 50, I should be like the damn king. But it's gonna be a lot of obstacles, okay? But I'm just gonna keep moving forward like the stock market. Parfum de Marley's Layton is a beautiful fragrance for bosses, okay? This is like your date night fragrance. Take this picture. This is when you trying to be sexy, bro. When you laying with the wife, when you chilling, you in the bed, you going out to dinner with your lady. Layton is a beautiful fragrance, and I know you got the money to buy it. Don't play with me. Now let's say you're trying to have a conversation with another boss and you're trying to politic and you're trying to like have like a business meeting to progress your business. One of the best fragrances is right here. This is Boudicca de Victoria's Blue Sapphire. It costs a pretty penny, but it's costs a pretty penny on purchase because this is a power play, okay? This is a power play fragrance. When you're around another boss and he asks you what you got on, you tell him the name. He 9 times out of 10 might not know the name, but if he do know the name, you will instantly get respected because he understands that this fragrance costs $1,000, okay? And this is what the real bottle look like right here, $1,000, all right? And it smells oody, roady. I said roady, but rosy, very masculine. Take charge. Now, when you just want to splurge on your lady, you know what I'm saying? I said like the wedding, the anniversary, Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day, her birthday, any type of day where you gotta make your lady happy. Right here, bro. Here. This is Butterfly by Alexander J. Okay, Butterfly by Alexander J. Okay, this is freaking great. This is from Europe. This costs like $380. It's milky vanilla creamy, very beautiful, very unique. I love it. Okay, this is your everyday scent, okay? Tom Ford Oud Wood. You wear this fragrance every day and you kill them. You just kill them, okay? You're gonna smell like a man. You're gonna smell like you don't play games. You're gonna smell like money. And you wanna have a suit on, okay? Or you wanna be wearing like business casual. You will get love with this fragrance. Now, it costs a lot, but you should do good. Lastly but not least, this is another office fragrance. This is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. You want to wear this to the office. I'll say about like 6 to 7 sprays. Really dark, sophisticated, rich, clean fragrance. Really woody. Super great. I love it. Now, business dudes, I need y'all to get into the stock market. Will be the fastest way for you to get rich, okay? What I need you to do first is these 4 levels of stock. When you just now getting in there, just trade like $10 to $100 just so you can learn the market. It doesn't matter if you lose it or you gain, you just want to have something to play with. Once you learn the tactics, learning and researching and watching these videos, start day trading. Trade every day. After you do that, get into options and ETFs. That's when you can do that leverage. And that's how you're going to get rich. Trust me. Ask ChatGPT if you got any questions. But that's all I got for y'all. My big boss, I love y'all so much. Hopefully this video was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You got the street dude, talk to the street dude. Then you got the boss man, talking to the bosses. I usually be in my boss phase all the time. Sometimes I get into my hood dude phase, but right now I'm in my boss phase. Y'all know I got like split personalities, but I'm like 2 different people in these streets. Facts. So I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Bloody Chanel, Parfum. Alright, love y'all. I'm out.
Nigga, I'm a big bill getter. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking big bill getter. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking big bill getter. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking big bill getter.